One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time or another. Have you ever felt frustrated, stuck, or overwhelmed by the concepts in this ebook? If so, you are not alone. Many individuals experience these feelings, but there is a way to overcome them. Let's delve into a powerful story that illustrates this point. An uncle of R.U. Darby was caught by the gold fever during the gold rush days. He decided to venture west to dig and grow rich. He had never heard that more gold has been mined from the brains of men than has ever been taken from the earth. Ignorant of this truth, he staked a claim and went to work with pick and shovel. The going was hard, but his lust for gold was definite and unwavering. After weeks of labor, he was rewarded by the discovery of shining ore. This discovery ignited his hopes and dreams. However, he realized he needed machinery to bring the ore to the surface effectively. Quietly, he covered up the mine, retraced his footsteps back to his home in Williamsburg, Maryland, and shared the news of his strike with his relatives and a few neighbors. Inspired by his enthusiasm, they pooled their resources and gathered the money needed for the machinery, which was subsequently shipped to him. With renewed vigor, the uncle and Darby returned to work the mine with determination and excitement. The first car of ore was mined and shipped to a smelter. The returns proved that they had one of the richest mines in Colorado. A few more cars of that would clear their debts, and then would come the big profits. Down went the drills, and up went the hopes of Darby and his uncle. They could almost taste the success that was within their reach. But then, something unexpected happened. The vein of gold disappeared. They had come to the end of the rainbow, and the pot of gold was no longer there. Despite their best efforts, they drilled on, desperately trying to pick up the vein again, all to no avail. Finally, after much frustration and disappointment, they decided to quit. They sold the machinery to a junk man for a mere few $100 and took the train back home. Some junk men are dumb, but not this one. He was astute and recognized potential where others saw failure. He called in a mining engineer to look at the mine and do a little calculating. The engineer advised that the project had failed because the owners were not familiar with fault lines. His calculations showed that the vein would be found just 3 feet from where the Darbys had stopped drilling. That is exactly where it was found. The junk man took millions of dollars in ore from the mine because he knew enough to seek expert counsel before giving up. Most of the money that went into the machinery was procured through the efforts of R.U. Darby, who was then a very young man. The funds came from his relatives and neighbors, all of whom had faith in him. He paid back every dollar of it, although it took him years to do so. Long afterward, Mr. Darby recouped his loss many times over when he made the discovery that desire can be transmuted into gold. This epiphany came after he entered the business of selling life insurance. Remembering that he lost a huge fortune because he stopped just 3 feet from gold, Darby profited from the experience in his chosen work. He adopted a simple yet powerful mantra: I stopped 3 feet from gold, but I will never stop because men say no when I ask them to buy insurance. Darby became one of a small group of fewer than 50 men who sell more than $1 million in life insurance annually. He owes his stickability to the lesson he learned from his quitability in the gold mining business. Before success comes into any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. More than 500 of the most successful men this country has ever known told the author that their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one when success is almost within reach. The story of R.U. Darby serves as a powerful reminder that perseverance and determination are crucial for success. It illustrates how many people give up just before they achieve their goals. This principle is applicable in all areas of life, whether in business, personal endeavors, or any pursuit of dreams. The key takeaway here is that temporary defeat is not the end. Rather, it is often a stepping stone toward greater achievements. In life, we all face challenges that may seem insurmountable. There will be moments when the odds are stacked against us, and the temptation to quit becomes overwhelming. However, it is essential to remember that success often lies just beyond the point of giving up. The experiences of those who have succeeded after facing failure remind us that resilience pays off. Darby's journey from a hopeful gold miner to a successful life insurance salesman exemplifies the transformative power of desire and persistence. His story encourages us to cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, we should see them as lessons that pave the way for future success. As you navigate your own path, keep in mind that every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. Each time you encounter a challenge, remind yourself of Darby's lesson. Never stop pursuing your goals, even when faced with temporary defeat. Embrace the discomfort and uncertainty, for they are often precursors to significant breakthroughs. In conclusion, the journey to success is rarely a straight path. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that test our resolve. The story of R.U. Darby is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of maintaining a steadfast commitment to our dreams. Remember, the next time you feel like quitting, you may be just 3 feet away from your own goal. By embracing this mindset and applying the principles of persistence and determination, you can achieve greatness in your life. So, as you move forward, carry with you the lessons learned from Darby's experience. Let them guide you in your pursuit of success. And never forget that the path to achievement is paved with resilience and unwavering belief in yourself. Every individual who has ever achieved anything of significance has faced challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail often lies in their ability to push through those difficult times. It is about having the courage to continue when the going gets tough, and the determination to rise again after every fall. The journey of success is not merely about the destination. It is also about the experiences, the lessons learned, and the growth that occurs along the way. Each setback can teach us valuable lessons, shaping us into stronger, more resilient individuals. The ability to learn from failure is what sets successful people apart from others. As you reflect on your own journey, consider the moments when you felt like giving up. What would have happened if you had pushed just a little bit further? What opportunities might have awaited you just beyond that point of frustration? These questions can serve as motivation to keep going, to keep striving for your goals, and to remain steadfast in your pursuit of success. The story of R.U. Darby is not just a tale of lost opportunities. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of seeking knowledge and expertise when faced with challenges. It emphasizes the value of consulting with those who have more experience and understanding in a particular field. By doing so, we can gain insights that may lead us to success, even when we feel like giving up in the end. It is crucial to remember that success is often a product of perseverance, resilience, and the willingness to learn and adapt. The journey may be long and fraught with challenges, but every step taken in the pursuit of our dreams is a step toward achieving greatness. So, as you move forward, embrace the lessons learned from your experiences. Stay committed to your goals, and never lose sight of the possibilities that lie ahead. Ultimately, the story of R.U. Darby serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for anyone who has ever faced adversity. It encourages us to keep pushing forward, to seek out the gold in our own lives, and to remember that success is often just a few feet away from where we are willing to stop. Let this story be a catalyst for your own journey, reminding you that persistence, determination, and a positive mindset can lead to incredible achievements.